Приветствую дорогих подписчиков, гостей моего канала. Продолжаем проходить с вами a.noire, уже 10-я часть. Да, я, честно говоря, еще раз повторю, что не ожидал, что так много будет. Это мы еще только, не знаю, ну еще не в начале, ой, не в конце. Да, давайте сразу же приступим к следующей миссии. Косяковое безумие. Водили нравов мы. Буду стараться, конечно, по две проходить.
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring.
Не, интересная игра, но достаточно такая затянутая, да. Ну, в принципе.
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
Просто допросить какого-то Фредди.
$50? Do they think I'm made of money? No, you just look like you're made of money. Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid.
Я все правильно нашел.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
А, действительно, сейчас же машина с этой стороны.
Can you drive to this one?
Ну, вроде бы тут какая-то не такая уж большая миссия должна быть, вроде бы. Я уж не помню, честно сказать. Ой, извините, это я тут что-то балуюсь. Бегать придется.
There's a little snake. That's him in the back, Cole.
Где?
Freddie,
Здорово, Фредди.
you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative? Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Brass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Ну, погнали.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz.
Сейчас мы будем с ними стреляться.
He likes guns.
Да.
Do me a favor, Freddie. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket. Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
Ну, 50 фунтов. Где ты там поставил тачку-то, ёпта?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Ну, конечно, знаю, но ёпта. Совсем уже. Чик. Ля, какой. Ля.
You believe his story?
Sure.
Ни хера этот
Like
бежит.
Freddie would wrestle his sister for his next score.
Понятно. Ахаха. Опача. Я же говорю. Ну, это, наверное, было тупо, да? Ну, ладно, это я решил проверить. А как? Жестко. Я сказал жестко.
Throw out the guns.
Ну ладно, это я. Ну и мы все равно проходим не на.
Weapons on the ground.
Не на. Ну вы поняли, короче, да, я туплю. А как обычно. Ну тут просто да, я вначале попробовал, но попаду, не попаду, не попал, меня отрешетили.
You guys don't half leave a mess.
Да ничего такого.
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. You open fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself.
Так, что у нас тут есть? Доллары какие-то.
Silver dollar. Thought they took these things out of circulation. Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Угу. Ну. Суп. Томатный суп.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Да, наверное, не все так просто, братан.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Coul Felps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Parnell Soup Company, a head office or factory in the Los Angeles area.
Just a second, Detective. Only one address
Ну,
listed.
да. Ну, это долго,
6310
конечно, вот эти вот все биологии
Thanks,
тоже.
man.
Но, с другой стороны, мы же полную картину не будем иметь. Так, это фигня. Так, вот что за листочек. Ага. Масангай.
It's a
Масангай.
drug or village in Borneo. Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Да, блин. Короче, не посмотреть, я так понимаю, да?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Да, понятно, что не пригодится. Это что за...
No good to me.
Очень много томатного сока. Угу. 20 century market 20. Угу.
These are the guys keeping one so well stocked with soup.
Может быть. Все может быть. Так. Теперь сходим на кухню.
Optimistic, Cole.
Я первый хотел. Да подожди ты, что за стучишь-то? Так, что там у тебя? Yes. А где я завалил этого? А где труп его? Я же вот тут где-то завалил. Понятно.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Don't think this is any use to us.
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
Не, я нормально отреагировал. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте.
More soup?
Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Травка.
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Да-да-да.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining.
Угу. Так, это тут что у нас?
With one dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
Из Тихуаны, короче.
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. The dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
Ну пошли. А ты что тут застрял?
What now?
The soup factory. Where else?
Ну, на суп фактори, а я бы в этот маркет бы съездил.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Или все-таки на завод? Погнали на завод. Сгоняем на заводик с тобой. Плохо,
Brother says
неплохо.
the morphine is still turning up.
Makes
Понятно,
sense.
что
We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen.
да. Бегут.
Confidential magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Для какие машинки там стоят? Ну, погнали.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell.
Parnell.
Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Go. А, извините.
What is going on?
О,
LAPD,
красиво,
sit
да.
tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on it.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course, we have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
Augusto Martinez. Alejandro Mirandора. Нет. Карос Лорей. Рамос. Жесть. Не понял. Мендоса. Сокр, вот он.
This is familiar. 1452 North Los Palmas. Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Закатывание на заводе консервы, да?
The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Конечно.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is I employ a lot of illegals.
Ну, это понятно.
No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better. How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on?
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
Вот. Неплохо они тут пристроились.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night.
Ночами.
Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
Понял, понял.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
Это да. То есть тут поступают овощи, наверное, да, сюда. Они их что, да, раскладывают из ящиков. В нужных количествах, да, да, да.
Fascinating.
Вот моют тут.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some
Так, тут они их уже разделаны и отбрасывают всякие. Фиговые.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
Вот сюда,
You're
значит.
loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
Сюда вот все поступает. Потом все. Ага, вот туда вот уже. Здесь он варится и вот по этим. Здесь клеит, это прикольно. Серхио, здравствуй. Да. О, yes, sir.
Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book, just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
Вот он досадный.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
Get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving.
Понятно.
I don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here it gets sent all over the country.
Неплохо.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No?
Да. А серебряный здорово откуда?
Sergio, you're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Placa. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins.
Угу.
They work for some evil gabacho. The guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th century is
Ну
always...
все, погнали сейчас в
You keep your
этот
mouth
маркет.
shut for today and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Is that a serious question? That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks, I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place. I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
До свидания. Где тачка-то? Куда ты ее спрятал? А тут стоянка была. Куда ты ее поставил?
You're behind the wheel. All right, where to?
Погнали. Ну тут, что тут все так-то, в принципе, понятно.
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
The gringo who runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? If you ask Rojas how much a silver dollar is worth, he'd probably say 50 cents. Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland.
Неплохо, да, тут так ходит.
Only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
Все покидали банки с супом.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Понятно. Ну ты что-то вообще медленный челик.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
Рыбакур.
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. My compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Еще $1.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification?
Alto Quintilio Sanchez.
Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address.
А это что такое? Не густо.
Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Да, он сейчас будет врать.
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family's at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory.
Хорошо.
Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory.
Неплохо приладили тут. На заводе расфасовывают.
Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help.
Ну, понятно.
The money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart. You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do.
Так, ну что, ждем вечера и захватываем этих гринго.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come.
Тоже не договаривают, мне кажется.
Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
What are you doing?
А, ну значит придется туда бегать. Так, ну надо багажник достать оружие. Да подождите, дай мне достать что-нибудь, какое-нибудь оружие. О, в смысле? Так. О, все погнали. Я немножко оттупил тут.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Go, Phelps, get in there.
Из хера я ворвался. Так, следующий что-то. Четко. Нормально? Это что ходит? Непонятно, что ходит. Да блин. Ты уже там наверху бегаешь? А, ты уже все. Сходи. Нормально. Давай, погнали. О. Ну, удобно тут, конечно. В целом неудобно. Ну, давай. Покажи, братан, ну покажи. Ничего мне. Надо обходить. Братка, надо обходить. Фу, нормально. Нормально.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Чего?
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Ernesto Cecilio Juarez.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it.
Угу. Это что такое? Это все, что надо было найти. Ну, тут себе верно. Ну блин, почему? Ну ладно. И что еще надо было?
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Какие? Угу. Неплохо.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Вообще неплохо.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Так, что еще? Вот это, да? Неплохо.
$1,000 here.
Угу. Еще $1.
Yet another silver dollar.
Phelps, Earl,
Угу.
looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table.
Неплохую пачку.
Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
Масс.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal. What does it mean?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Масс. Да что тут? Некуда двигать. Понял. Да что? Нет, я уже все понял, просто масс. Массан. Кай. Metals.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Да.
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll
Ну,
finish up
погнали.
here. It's
Погнали.
already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Да, сдаться. Ничего, братан. Погнали. Где шляпу-то я забыл? Давай, вези нас, братулечек.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Ну так вот он и работает. Ну а как? Вот так? Так все. Да.
Locked. We need another way in.
Во.
Yep, that'll work.
Что заколочено. Что лазить надо будет. Оружие-то можно достать.
Cover the back door, bud.
Блин, я думал просто войду, скажу. Рой, ты там где? Братан, я один должен что-то делать. Попал, да? Ты... Ля, побежал. Какой? А ты что бегаешь-то?
Okay?
Да, как? Конечно, отлично. Ого. Давай, высовывайся. Оп, я чуть тура. А нефиг. Все, высовываться. Да что ж тут, блядь, под пули-то лезет, братан. Не, он реально как-то лезет. А чё, куда идти-то? Туда? Куда там идёшь? Пошли туда. Так.
You know this guy? I should have known. Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years. You're under arrest. We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
Опять коммунизм.
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps.
Ну понятно, понятно.
The chief will be
Замет.
You will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Все понятненько. Окей. Дело раскрыли. А тот какая-то шишка, значит, осталась на свободе. В принципе, что, все понятно. Так, флешбэчик можем. Ну, я думаю, мы еще ползадем, и даже времени не будет стоить.
You'll be going up that damned hill tonight. We're intelligence gathering, sir. I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant. Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Понятненько. Не, это про бокс, все понял.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy. Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro. You sound pretty sure about the result. I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid.
Неплохо. Короче, подставной бой, да?
Let's get a ringside seat.
Должен был быть. Не прикольно. Ой. Есть пробитие. Что?
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back. LAPD. What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer. Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
Никто раньше не мог, да?
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Ставочки.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Так, у нас очередная газетка, да? Смотрим.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
Ну-ка.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always.
Вот как он начнет торговать, наверное, да?
Tell me about it, Doc. Like, we shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the more?
Тоже хочет.
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
Нет, это продолжение того.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks.
Так.
It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands, and you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Понятно все. Ну, это мы дальше еще пойдем по этому сюжетному пути, сюжетной линии. Так, погнали. Что у нас тут еще есть интересненького? Ну, тут, я думаю, вот это и боксерские эти перчатки, это все ерунда. Так, тут окошко где-то он выбежал, да? Тоже боксерский. О, погнали это. Телефонно.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me. Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey?
Полтинник.
Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Coul Felps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Вот и поговорили.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Ага, наш обосрался. Так, звоним.
Operator, give me R&I.
Что там за адресок?
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, detective?
I need an address for the following phone number.
Какую бы мне вот следующую игру, я думаю, проходить? Ну, в принципе, знаете, какие варианты? Ну, я как говорил, «Возвращение замок Wolfenstein» первую часть. Наверное, потом как-нибудь, я не знаю, там что какие-то проблемы с ней были. Слишком она старая. Погнали. Вот. Потом, ну, в общем, думаю, серию можешь проходить этих метро. Метро. Метро это магазин, да, метро. Плохие там. Ничего не плохие. GTA 5, но думаю, с GTA попозже чуть-чуть.
You should try out Mickey's place. It's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Ну, метро тоже без этих. Я уже не... Вот я в чем был уверен, вот тех, которые прошел, там мафию первую, вторую, я был уверен, что я смогу там без смертей. Тут я уже в этих всех остальных я не уверен, я в них проходил-то по разу, может.
LAPD.
Что-то так
inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
That's the cop from the newspapers.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Моника Лейк.
This guy's got a screw loose.
Джимми. Орсон Уэллс. Форд.
Going to church doesn't make you
Авангарда. Iron Power. Шире темпа. Деньги. Вита Хейлов. Даже никого не знаю. Окей. Харпа. Что там? Папа Жентин. Кларк Гейбл. Вот. Winston Churchill. Ага.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Погнали.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Hello. Пача. О, это что? А, это капа.
Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Ага. Так, это что у нас? Телеграмма. Угу. Угу.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Ну.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Так. Это уже.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
О.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets him.
Так, а это что у нас?
Looks like Albert's
Букмекером,
doing
да?
some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Так, ну все тогда. Сейчас пойдем узнавать о Кенди. Сэр, вы кто? А, да, кстати. Не понял. А, не понял, подожди. Что такое? Ой, нет, места. А, там уже были. Вот, адрес Кенди Эдвардс. Там уже был заполнен, думал, она звонит зачем-то. Окей, понял. Погнали.
We all did. Standard training. I can't imagine you ever played dirty. The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
8 out of 10 say Spencer's taste.
Не очень-то я прочитал, видать. Внимательно.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Лестница 7, да? Туда надо. Так, что тут у нас? Троёшки, матрешки. 3. Это с той стороны, что ли? Подожди. А. Все-таки на втором этаже, что ли? Я, видать, попанула по этим.
Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get in there, Phelps.
Сейчас будем. Ух ты.
Like hitting women, do you? We have
Все. Что такое?
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers? She's leaving town.
Так, это что у нас? Искание.
Scania sails from New York.
Так, из Нью-Йорка. Из Нью-Йорка надо как-то доехать. Автобусами. Кенди Эдвардс.
Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
Так, купоны журнала.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Купаем.
Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him, shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Блин. Выплаты. Pay.
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
Son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
Тоже поди ее нагрел, да?
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this. I hope things work out for you.
Что за ней надо будет проследить? Скорее всего.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station. I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
Давай последим, что ли? Это не до обеда сидели, следующего дня, даже до после обеда. О, сейчас это. Вот с этим комнатом. Может, столом, да? Все нормально, иди. Все хорошо. Да все хорошо, Кэнди. Что ты там тупишь? Спокойненько иди давай.
Slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. I risk losing the trail. Too much slack.
Да ты задолбал, как вон она. Как смешно. Все ее вообще отлично видно, да. Как будто тупит, слишком далеко, говорит. Блин, как долго же бегать приходится. Это жесть какая-то. Что-то я подзабыл об этом уже. Сам такой. Никого, никого. Проходи. Оп, а вот это уже маловато. Так. Да, тихо. Погнали. Здесь она сейчас вернется по-любому. Долго-долго это я вам скажу, ребят. Что-то я думал быстрее. Мы пройдем это еще. Чего уже догадывается? Опача, все, опа. Вообще не на ходу такой перелетает. Фу, блядь, напугался. Думал, что все уже.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big deal.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way.
Mm-hmm.
Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
Понятно.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Да, блин, я вниз перемещаю. Так. Так. Аптечка какая-то. Угу.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Оптика, оптика.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max...
А, это букмекеры, все понятно, разные букмекеры. Ага. Неплохо, неплохо. Букмекерская контора в аптеке. Как вам такое, ребят, сейчас? Прикольно, да?
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervin?
Sure did. Just about to close up. She took me to the
Бля, это не...
4,000 clams and change.
Ты захотел мне опять насрать уже такси, нахуй звонить. А я сказал, что я с телефоном лежит их визитка.
Не получается. Так, каким телефоном? Да-да-да. Yellow Cap.
Yellow Cab. We need to get after her fast. Operator, message to KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Connect me to the Yellow Cab Company. Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Куда ты мне залазишь? Что там делаешь?
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
Он меня трогает?
I love these waitresses.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
О, из чего вы?
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Sugar Ray.
Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Where are we going?
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings.
Конечно, умно. Ух ты, чуть не попал.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Кто знает. Кто знает. А, вот и таксишка. Сейчас я опять поеду. Так ты же был за рулем, я не понимаю. А вот она, неплохо. Она целый чемодан денег нагребла.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't LA.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Тихо, 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 ребята. Мы ведем тут расследование. Ну так-то да. Это действительно правда.
Driving like a jackass already?
Какую? Какую кладу надо? Ты чё, о чем говоришь? А нормально ли?
Shit. Better drop back, Cole.
That bitch has given me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Да вы задолбали.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance. Heat's up. We need to get back on top of it.
Ну да, было дело. Угу. Эй, что произошло? Продолжаем проходить. Так, немножко вылетело, что-то подвесилось.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Угу. Бывает, бывает, ребят. Это у нас. Оп. Что-то она там смотрит. Так, оп. А, ничего страшного. А как я тут стоял, понимаю, за стеной и меня обнаружили. Так,
I
ладно.
think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Надо было спросить. Вот и все. Я же тупил.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Что такое там? Твою мать, ее убили, да? Да.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way.
Да, все.
I have a patrolman searching the depot. He's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend.
Ну, очень
Using his
непросто.
girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of
Он ее использовал, не она его.
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Как сокр не гад не переводится, не хитрый гад переводится. Как сокр переводится по-другому. Ну ладно, это мы оставим на потом.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Угу.
The Egyptian Theater.
Надо будет осмотреть его.
So what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Погнали. Я тачку-то опять взял. А, это я же. Твою налево, нифига себе. Оставили.
Can you drive to this one? Fine. Where are we headed?
Погнали. Fine. Как мы поедем? Poor girl.
Half the
Да.
precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot more than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
Угу. Так, что у нас тут уже? Стрельба будет, наверное.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all? Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
Это не он был.
You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Да нет, наверное. Наверное, все-таки макаронников пырнул. Давай-ка отпустили мы ее.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me. She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and nice then to keep on living.
Интересный разговор.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
А как он там расстреливает шестизарядным своим револьверчиком?
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
А, это там откуда? Мы же приехали этого. Со своими подружками приехал, да, получается?
Find some cover.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Yescania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Бедняжка.
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now.
Вот и все.
Work, gentlemen.
Интересно, что он отпустил. Ну все, дело закрыли. На сегодня тогда это все. Что, опять будет? Да, перейти к следующему. Не надо, ну что там. Понятно. Да. Окей. Ну все, ребят. На сегодня все. Спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь, оставляйте комментарии. Все, увидимся в следующем видео. Всем пока.